Hey there, this is Scott Welch with Welch Law, and today I wanted to talk about some of the more basic estate planning tools that everybody can incorporate without a lot of effort. So we hear frequently about wills and trust and things of that nature, but we don't always talk about the other documents that really put the whole estate plan together. So let's kind of talk about 5 or 6 of those that I really like. The first is the Beneficiary Deed. Under Missouri statute, you can transfer your real property, so your home, your farmland, any real property, so earth, to another individual after you pass without going through probate by the use of a beneficiary deed. Now, the trick with the beneficiary deed is you have to file that in the county where the land sits prior to your passing. Even if it was executed, meaning it was notarized before you passed, if it was never filed with the land records or the county records, then it's ineffective. Another thing is the warranty deed. So typically, if you create a trust, you want to make sure that you move your house and your other residential or real property into the trust, and you do that through a warranty deed. Now, this is where it gets a little tricky because some attorneys will use a quitclaim deed. Now, there's some pretty significant differences between a quitclaim deed and a warranty deed. I'm not going to get to all those right now, but in order to keep title clean, a warranty deed is the preferable document in that situation. Other documents and other things that you can use are things called transfer on death or payment on death, so TODs or PODs. You'll see these a lot with bank accounts and savings accounts, as well as maybe car titles and even mobile home titles if they're not secured to the ground. So you can use those designations to transfer property outside of probate. Most people would benefit from having a general power of attorney. So that's the document that gives some other person, an agent, the power to make decisions on your behalf if you're ever incapacitated or unable to make those decisions. And as well as not only make decisions, but also pay bills and use your checking account to pay those bills. Now, I should say use those with some caution because you don't want to just give that power to anybody, obviously. Your special power of attorneys are a little bit less used or less frequently used documents, but those are documents that you can give to somebody that same power, like so the agent gets the power to, say, sell your house or sell your vehicle. Because they're not on the title, they'll need that special power of attorney that gives some parameters as to how they can use it. Another document that most people should have on file, or at least have with them somewhere, is a healthcare directive or a healthcare power of attorney. This, like the general power of attorney, is the document that will give somebody else the power to make medical decisions on your behalf if you're incapacitated, or if you're in a medical emergency situation and you need somebody to make that decision for you because you can't communicate your wishes. Whereas the healthcare directive is a little bit more like the do not resuscitate order, in the sense that it gives your wishes to the doctors. And then finally, the last thing I like to talk about are beneficiary designations. So going along the same lines of your transfer on death and your payment on death designations, your beneficiary designations are typically on your life insurance and long-term care or disability insurance policies, and as well as your 401ks and your IRAs. So make sure those are updated and are going to the right person or to the right trust are very important to make sure that your wishes are completely covered and taken care of in the event of your demise. So again, those are some of the less known tools that we use in estate planning. To recap, the beneficiary deed, the TODs and PODs, your general power of attorneys for financial affairs, your special power of attorneys for certain situations, your healthcare directives and healthcare power of attorneys, and then also your beneficiary designations for your retirement accounts and your life insurance policies. Again, this is Scott Welch with Welch Law. Hope you have a great day and take care.